From deep in the bowels of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex, it is Saturday, the 8th of June. I'm Scott the Steamroller Steen, and this is the Deep-3. You guys know the drill. If you take a minute, we would really appreciate it if you hit that like button. Give us the old thumbs up. Thanks very much in advance. Of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, what are you waiting for? This is the perfect opportunity. Celebrate your Saturday. Click that subscribe button, then ring the bell. Make sure you get notified every time we put up brand new content. Naturally, I would like you to check out winnersandwhiners.com. If you're looking for second opinions on any of these games, they have full write-ups, previews, predictions, and everything about the game. And best part, it is for free. So make sure you check out winnersandwhiners.com. Grab some premium plays while you're there. Or if you'd like to save yourself the hassle and you want some premium plays from yours truly, I do have the link in the description of today's video. So let's get rolling, shall we? Before we do, let's take a little bit of a victory lap. What do you say? We had a little play on Thursday night with the Colorado Rockies. That was going to be our little bit of a howling dog there, and they came through and gave us the money. That's what I'm talking about, everybody. As the Rockies held on, got out to a 3-0 lead, and then put it in the hands of the bullpen. And for some weird reason, they came through for us. Nice job, bullpen, as the Rockies win it 3-2. Cash us a little ticket there, a plus 200. And that's the second road victory we've got at plus 200 on the Rockies this year. Spoiler alert, we will not be playing one of the Rockies today, all right? So let's talk about the three games that we are going to play. We're going to start off with the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. We're going to play the Philadelphia Phillies run line. Going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of plus 100, give or take, as they go up against the Mets. Ranger Suarez goes for the Phils against Sean Manaea for the New York Mets. You know, the Phillies' defense and pitching has been exemplary lately. They've given up just 1.5 runs per game over their last 8. And Suarez, he has been the man in that rotation. 11-1 in his starts, sub 1.5 ERA. And here's the important part to know. Phillies have covered the run line in each of his victories, with the exception of opening day, when they won 4-3 over the Braves. Manaea, he struggled his last time out, and this Mets team as a whole, they are bleeding runs right now. 1.5, 2.5, I don't care. Take your pick. I think the Phillies win this one big. Speaking of run lines, speaking of Colorado, we're going to fade Colorado in St. Louis. We're going to play the St. Louis Cardinals run line. Somewhere probably in the neighborhood of plus 115. Might even be able to get a little better price on that. It's going to be Ryan Feltner going for the Rocks against Kyle Gibson for the St. Louis Cardinals. You know, as well as we've done picking the Cardinals at big numbers on the road, fact remains they are still the worst team, still the worst road team in the National League, and the second worst road team in the majors. And stop me if you've heard this one before. Shout out to the White Sox. Thanks, guys. Ryan Feltner, he has been hot garbage for the Rockies lately. 8.68 ERA, 1.87 whip in his last 4 starts. And he's given up 5 or more in 3 of them. The one time that he did not give up 3 runs or more, he gave up 0 runs over 6 innings. Guess what? The Rockies and that wonderful pen still found a way to lose to the Athletics 10-9. That's right. They let the Athletics score 10 runs in 3 innings. And in those 4 games that he has sucked, 0-4. They have not won a single game. I think St. Louis, you know, with this Cardinals offense, we've talked about them. They're not great, but I think Feltner is the equalizer, and that pen, once again, even if we're not down, even if we're not up early, I have the confidence we can get it done late. Give me St. Louis run line at plus 115-ish. And we'll finish it up with a game from the West Coast as Arizona takes on the San Diego Padres. Padres minus 140 at home. We're going to do that, guys. You know I don't like to lay a lot of big numbers. 140, that's probably about the outer limits for me. This is going to be Ryan Nelson against Matt Waldron going for the Padres. If you don't know about Matt Waldron, it's a great story. Coming out of Michigan. The kid is he's a left-hander, started playing around with a knuckleballer in the minors, and has now become a major part of his arsenal. In fact, he throws it about a third of the time. And he has really started to get it figured out over his last 5 starts. 1.84 ERA and a .92 whip. Diamondbacks, well, they saw Waldron about a month ago, and they absolutely hammered him. But here's the deal. Since then, he has been virtually unhittable, as we've talked about with those previous numbers. I think he's a much better pitcher than he was back then. He just had a cup of coffee in 2023. This is his first full season in the majors. And, of course, learning curve, pretty steep for young pitchers, but I think he's starting to get a handle on it. As far as Ryan Nelson goes, by the way, don't call him Ryan. It's Rhine, like Ryan Sandberg, apparently. Not like the river in Germany. I don't think there's no H in it. He's one of those bottom of the rotation guys, 5+ career ERA, and he throws a good game just often enough to keep himself in the majors and, piss off bettors along the way. But I don't think that's going to happen against San Diego. This is the team that Nelson has struggled mightily with in his 3-year major league career. 6.23 ERA in 7 starts, 142 whip, 9 career starts, and he is just 2-7 against the Padres in those starts, including losing 7 of the last 8. Not playing the run line here. San Diego, low-scoring team, low-scoring environment. They do get last ups, and I think they get the win here, but I don't have the confidence to blow anybody out. I just don't think that San Diego is that kind of team right now. I'll take them and lay the 140, grit my teeth. You want to take a shot? You want to get the money line in the neighborhood of 150, 155? Go nuts. You're a braver man than I, Gunga Din. But for right now, our 3 picks are going to be San Diego Padres minus 140, St. Louis on the run line plus with 115-ish, and the Philadelphia Phillies run line plus 100-ish. At the end of those 3, you guys can join me as we pick up our winning tickets and head back to the window. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Happy Saturday to everybody. Have some fun. Get out there and barbecue. But above all, let's make some money betting baseball. What do you say? We'll be back tomorrow, talk about the results, and get something else cooked up for Sunday. We'll see you then.